This video is for Math 1001 Quantitative Reasoning. It will cover topics in Unit 1. We will begin with linear equations coming from section 6.1 of the book. The first thing we need to know how to do is how to translate verbal statements into symbols. Let's look at example 1. 10 more than a number. Our number can be whatever variable we'd like it to be, usually an x or a y. So we'll use x in this situation. To say 10 more than x, then we need to say x plus 10. Notice this is 10 more. We are adding 10 to x. For the next one, example 2, 5 less than a number. That means we have some number, which we can denote by x, that we need to take 5 away from. So what we can have is x minus 5. We have taken 5 away from the number x. Now we look at example 3, the product of a number and 15. When we see product, we should think about multiplication. The product of a number and 15, we can think of as the number times 15. That's okay, but usually we will rewrite this as 15x. Next, example 4, we have a number divided by 3. Again, we can let our number be x, and we want to divide by 3. So we can say x divided by 3. We could also say x and use the division symbol, x divided by 3. Let's look at example 5. This one is a little bit more complicated. It is going to be a full equation, and then we will find the number x. So let's translate it first, then we'll solve. If 3 times a number added to 10 is 19, find the number. If 3 times a number, well, that's like what we just did up in example 3, a product, 3 times a number. So here is our 3 times a number is added to 10. So we started with 10 and added 3x to it. It says is 19. Is your clue for an equal sign. So 3 times a number is added to our original value 10. It equals 19. Now it asks us to find the number, so we will solve this equation, which means we need to get x by itself. I'll begin by subtracting 10 on both sides, and I get 3x equals 9. I can now divide both sides by 3, and I'll come up here. The left side cancels, and I have x equals 9 divided by 3, which is 3. So there's my solution. We now look at example 6. It says twice a number is 32 less than 4 times the number. So let's start here. Twice a number, we'll call that 2x, that's our clue for an equal sign. 32 less than something, well, that means whatever we have, we need to take 32 away from it. So we're taking 32 away from 32 less than 4 times the number. So we'll have a 4x. So what do we have? Twice a number is 32 less than 4 times the number. Now we'll solve this equation to find the answer. I'll move my 4x to the other side to combine my like terms. I get negative 2x equals negative 32. Now I'll divide both sides by negative 2. These cancel, and I get x equals a negative 32 divided by a negative 2 is a positive 16.